Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to day 2 of 100 Days of Survival on Raven Creek. Sorry there. This is a one-shot voiceover. I will not be stopping. I'm going to run it the entire way, so if you hear my chair creaking or anything, you know why. Today's goal was mainly to try to clear out my sector of the city. We did really good this day. On day 1, we did clear out a few hordes, but I made it my objective today to try to go out and get some food, get some water, and any other appliances that we could possibly use. We cleared out, I can't remember exactly how many zomboids, but I do remember that it was quite a few. The cut that you saw was because I was standing at the fridge for too long, and was trying to decide if I need food or water or not, which eventually I did end up coming back and getting. But the amazing thing about this was that I also, in the meantime, while standing at the fridge, ended up cooking food and was trying to put it into a bowl and such, but for some reason I couldn't get into a bowl, so I gave up on it. This was the first horde that I encountered. I wanted to clear them out because, like I said, I was immediately always trying to find ways to attack or not necessarily attack, but just clear out the zombies and try to lower the population in the city. I hadn't explored outside my base at this point, and there were still a lot of things I didn't understand. I was underneath the impression at this point that I was going to have to build a gate across the bridge, but later find out that the gate was actually impervious to zomboids walking over it due to the fact that the player models fall through the bridge, but vehicle models do not. So I thought I had an advantage here. I thought that maybe by dragging around the fence I could get them in a single file line and actually deal with them. And it really worked for a short period until they kind of started bunching up again, which I resorted back to how I originally fight, which is hit, push, hit, push, hit, push, just to keep them off of me. It's crazy how big of a difference now, because as I'm recording this video, we're on day 19, I think. How crazy of a difference level 0 to level 1 strength to level 5 strength is. Like, it is insanely different on the amount of damage that you do and the speed that you're swinging and motion carrying and everything. It did take me a very long time in order to be able to clear out these zomboids so that we could make the city safer. And while it did work for the most part, it was just still really unfortunate that it took such a long time. after I get done with this series, I am most definitely making a montage of just the skulls cracking with the mod I have. And it's just gonna be the skulls cracking. We added a mod that made it so that there were more sounds played when we broke the skulls of the zombies, and more death animations and everything. And that was always something I really enjoyed when editing. It was just listening to those skulls crack all the time. With this only being the second day, it took me a really long time to actually get familiar with my surroundings. And as much as I really did enjoy exploring this city, I did hate the constant fog. It drove me insane. Because it felt like every corner that I walked around, or every block, there was another zombie horde there. And it was absolutely driving me crazy because I did not have all the necessary weapons in order to clear all these zombies out. I was using umbrellas to fight to try to clear out these sectors. This reminds me, you guys will actually get to see how hectic these days were, because I'm switching the editing style to a more raw footage type in order to show kind of how most Project Zomboid players actually play. Like I mentioned in the first episode, which if you haven't watched that, go check it out. A lot of Zomboid players like to make their game or their videos really engaging and really kind of fast-paced 10-15 minute videos, which I understand why. Most people don't have a lot of time during their day. They can't sit here and watch a full 30-minute 45-minute video, and that's okay. My videos really aren't designed for that. They're not to be crammed in during a break at work or a class at school. They're meant more so just to sit down and enjoy the gameplay that's going on and the voiceover and everything. I think around day 7 is when the voiceovers are going to stop and actual in-game audio will be being played. I decided early on that I was going to do the voiceovers because I thought that it would be a little better. I saw a lot of YouTubers doing them. I wanted to try it for myself, and this really isn't my thing. I'm not very good at obviously staying entertaining. I do talk a lot, but I'm more of a psychology person, so it's just not necessarily my thing. We're trying to get a lot of books here, and I didn't realize this that time, but I missed a lot of books. I'm trying to look for carpentry and metalworking books along with any of the other magazines I can find, because a lot of the buildables part of this mod pack are with the magazines and are not locked to these skills. Me and my friends like to play this way because it's a little more relaxed, and a lot of stuff is something that you should be able to read out of a magazine that we believe. We obviously grew up in a time where you could find instructions on how to build a cabinet inside of a book and not have to worry about, having to know how to build that stuff and how to figure out what needs to go where off of a YouTube video or anything. In this moment, I was actually ripping up the bandages, trying to make sure that I had enough stuff to keep my leg clean, but also because I needed the thread for tailoring. We have a mod that allows us to almost repair our clothes to 100% with our tailoring skill. Once you get above a certain point, you can repair your military equipment back to perfect. It will have a worn stat still, but it allowed us to actually keep our clothes and make them better than picked up clothes. I took a moment here, and I believe I spent a majority of time actually reading all the magazines and then reading the books right here. So I had just finished all of those books and everything, which took about, I think, 10 in real life minutes to read, which is now fixed because it takes way too long. The vanilla reading time and all that is way too slow. Here, I sped it up because I wanted to demonstrate that I was looting the rest of the apartments. It cuts when I go to actually leave this building, but all of these small apartments I looted and then brought back to base and then went back out to go kill more zombies. This was me just coming back from looting the rest of the apartments, and I didn't actually really find much. I found an okay amount of stuff, but it really wasn't things that we really needed. It was just kind of more so food, some medicine, and how to use generators magazine, which was really important for me to find, especially this early on in the game. So after taking a moment here, I decided that I was going to double check and make sure what I need to grab. I noticed the magazine in the refrigerator. I must have thrown it in there when I was dropping all the food off and didn't realize I dropped off in the refrigerator. But I was making sure that I didn't need any more food or water, and decided that I was going to crawl to go put the magazine away. I don't know why I did this. It must have just been something I was like, hey, I'm going to do this. And then just did it without thinking. But this was an interesting moment. I went out to go kill more zombies, and here in a second, about 5-10 seconds, maybe I'm off. Nope, there it is. A helicopter comes into audio range. Fearing for my life, I decided to return back to the house, which was actually a good choice. Because the helicopter turns out to be an attack helicopter right as I enter the house, so I wasn't sure if it was military or friendly or not, so I waited for it to leave, and then I resumed back to massacring mass amounts of zombies. So this was actually really convenient for me. I spotted the bike, and knowing that I had a ton of zombies chasing me, I decided to risk it for the bike to try to get away. And it worked out really well. At this point, since I had a mode of transportation, my first thought was I wanted to go check out the checkpoint. So I went around the huge majority of zombies that were on the main road here. Went to go pull up to the checkpoint and realized that there were a few more zombies and that I wasn't going to be able to get through, so I turned around. Fearing that the zombies behind me were going to eventually catch up to me, which you can see right there, they were kind of wandering over, I went south to try to work my way around the zombie horde, and this doesn't end well because there are zombies all over the place. I didn't realize at this point how populated this city was and the sheer amount of zombies that the city was, and it was just ridiculous. So I'm gonna go back to being quiet, enjoy the gameplay, enjoy the fighting. I hope all of you guys have an amazing time. Peace out. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. If you guys really did enjoy this video, please leave a follow, leave a like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and comment down below what you would like to see next as we go into day 3. I do already have it recorded, but it will probably show up in a later video. We are still looking for more goals, and I am also currently looking for an editor. If anybody would like to help, go ahead, join the Discord, check out the announcement. Besides that, I hope all of you Spartans have a lovely day. Have a good night. Peace out.